All right. All right, and we're live. Hello, folks. I'm here today joined by Mr. Gray to open
Yeah.
the prize that I got from. Don't show the box. It's got the
I'm gonna
addresses
dance.
on it.
I'm gonna dance.
show
Throw some
the-
moves while you do it.
to show the prize I got from Lee of Black Comics,
Woo!
Lee and Tyler of Black Comics. I
Ooh.
won one of the prizes of their 400 subscriber giveaway. And by the way, congratulations to Black Comics is already at 600 subscribers.
Wow.
Yay!
Cracking on.
Congratulations, guys. I'm sure we'll see you at 1,000 soon enough at this rate.
Yeah, not going too bad, are they?
Yeah?
Certainly putting the effort in. So, the amount of effort they put in, you think they should deserve it, really.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't been bombarded with threats after all the comics they destroyed.
Yeah.
You're almost afraid to send Lee a comic. You're thinking, what's going to happen to it?
I try not to watch these videos now in case my comics get offended. I'm worried that my comics might be offended by what he gets up to. It's like, I can't be doing that. They might see it and they'll be like, triggered. My comics have been triggered. I don't want to upset them.
I hated that Marvel one shots of Spider-Man, but even I wouldn't do some of the things he does to the comics.
Yeah, he's a savage. He's a comic savage.
All right, so Mr. Gray also has a package to open. So since he's the guest, we're going to start with him.
I know what this is. I wasn't expecting it.
Let me put you. There we go.
Oh, don't worry about that. You can go worry about that. It's only a T-shirt. It's Victor Nunley channel. He does like a weekly comic show, and he does like a comic giveaway.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah, he does a T-shirt giveaway every week, and apparently I'd won without even realising it. I made a comment on one of his other threads, and he said, "Did you get your 10K T-shirt yet?" Something like that. And I was like, "No, I got a T-shirt from you a long time ago, but and then today a T-shirt turns up." It's green. It's a lime green.
Lime green, interesting.
Yeah. What does it say? Lime green. Comic Hero.
Oh, cool.
This is the 10,000. I don't know if it's 10,000. Yeah, because that's right. Because he counts his comics when he gets his comics, and he got 10,000 comics recently. Little while back. In his collection, so he makes a T-shirt he does because I think his business is like a T-shirt shop as well. So he does T-shirts,
holy shit, 10,000 comics, fucking hell!
As prizes every week.
That is, where do you keep 10,000 comics? Fucking hell! That is a very nice T-shirt.
It is a nice shirt. It does nice colourful T-shirts. It's got 10K written on the. You see,
you've seen it here, folks. If you want a chance to win a T-shirt, go check Mr. Victor Nunley.
That's right. Check out Victor Nunley's channel.
You'll have a chance to win a T-shirt.
I think it's called Comic Book Hero Show. He does it practically every week unless there's something comes up and he can't do it, but normally every week. It's quite entertaining.
All right. So that was the shirt. That's it, Mr. Gray?
That's it. That's all I've got. I wasn't even expecting this.
I saved you making a video.
Yeah, basically.
Did you get that package from Canada? Or whatever?
I got the one from
the slab. The slab, I mean, the slab.
I'm not expecting a slab, but I am hoping to get a package from Canada still from Mr. Miracle. I got the one from Ranger Slayer. It took nearly 2 months to turn up.
Oh, Mr. Gray, you're going to get triggered. There's a ripped up comic piece in here.
Oh, really? That's disgraceful.
Already, I'm looking under the address that I'm cutting, and I see, all right, there's already some bodily remains here.
Poor comic book. We need a minute's silence.
I don't think any silence is going to help. All right, so Mr. Gray will... it's got a lady on it with sunglasses.
Okay.
It's bloody hot again in Israel. Lucky us. All right, there we go. Yeah, 1 second. Mr. Gray entertain the only two people watching.
I dance. I do some interpretive dance.
Yeah, do some interpretive dancing while I do some unboxing. I really should have. I really need to start opening these earlier, but it doesn't really happen that often that I even win. So, oh, and again, Lee, I'm really, really sorry. It cost you a lot of money to send it. Next time, I'm gonna definitely price tag someone. I'm not gonna enter again
This
without
interpretive
price
dance
tagging.
stuff is quite hard work, you know. I think I'm rocking it pretty well.
Well, it's better than most interpretive dancing I've seen.
I think I might have to do a regular video, my interpretive dance video, maybe once a week. I think a daily interpretive dance video may be a bit too much. Come on, guys, put some comments in. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm going to open the package. So first, I'm going to be the package, and I'm going to open up.
Oh yeah, there's here we go. There's a comic piece in here. I wonder if there was. I wonder if there's a reason that was put in.
Joe just stuck $1 in my pants. Joe 4771. He's just stuck $1 in my D-string. Yeah. I knew I could make money this way.
Good thing my channel is not kid appropriate.
I'm not taking any clothes off. It's all right. Or shall I? Maybe I'll get $5 if I take some clothes off.
Ladies don't.
Your channel.
We're gonna need to extra age restrict. Yeah. Okay, there's a comic piece in here, and it says, "And racing that happens, Captain standing thereon to the gruesome Crimson Sparry."
Okay.
Interesting. I wonder what's that from.
Is that a piece of comic that's there, is it?
Yeah, it's got a glued piece of comic. Lee, does that have any meaning? Or you would just let's slap that in there?
That's I don't know. It must be his new thing.
All right, so there it is. It's nice and bubble wrapped.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the comicdestroyer.com. I love bubble wrap.
It's like confetti. Has he not made any comic confetti yet? Surely, what he needs to find is some geeks who are getting married. He needs to find some geeks getting married and make a whack confetti hack.
Are you kidding? They'll kill him.
Well, you know, they're already torn up anyway. You can tear them up into smaller pieces and then use them as confetti at someone's wedding. He just needs to find Captain Sarah needs to get married or something, or Lee can get married, I suppose. Lee and Tyler could get married, and they could have torn up comics for confetti, couldn't they?
Just a little something special. You mean the comic there?
Also, they haven't made any comic book doilies yet. You know, paper doilies.
Oh, can you imagine that wedding? I want to be the maid of honor.
Do they call them paper doilies? You know what a paper doily is where you are? It's like you know this. Yeah, they can make comic book paper doilies. They haven't done that yet, I don't think.
I think doilies are better. I fucking hate confetti. That shit is nice for like 2 seconds. Yeah, and then you realize you have to clean it.
Yeah, well, that's why you do it outside and let the people in charge of the venue clean it for you.
I think it should be banned.
It's true. He says, why does someone need to get married for confetti? Confetti can be all year round if you want it to be. Christmas confetti, Wednesday confetti. Why not like comic book Wednesday confetti? When you get back from the comic book shop, or when you leave the comic book shop, this is an idea. When you film yourself leaving a comic book shop and people throwing confetti on you as you leave with your comic books, you and your comic books like happily married. Like every Wednesday.
Oh, there's a lot more comics in here than just.
Ooh, nice.
Lots and I got some lovely bubble wrap.
Yeah, you gonna pop that later? I'll store it for.
No, I'm gonna save it.
For sending out to other people.
Just someone else? Well, Mr. Gray suggested you and Tyler should get married.
Yeah, no, apparently he doesn't need to be married for confetti, so he can.
All right, so let's see the prizes. So first off, we've got the main event.
Ooh.
The main comic. I don't remember what this is called, but I know it's signed. I know it's signed.
Is it something that's killing the children?
No, this is not it. This is something else. Okay, this is Sheldon Beckett. I think this is the special variant. That was the main prize.
Right. She's got no legs.
I don't remember the name of the story, but it's this lady that has X's for eyes.
The Department of Truth.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Right.
Right, there we go. So that was the
Fair
main
enough.
prize I won. Thank you, Lee. Now I'll get a chance to read this. I think this is number 1 too.
Yeah, you need number 1. Otherwise you've got to go out and buy number 1 so you can get the story.
I don't know if I would.
No, fair enough.
All right, next we have Pop issue 1 by Dark Horse.
Okay, Pop. You got an eye theme going on. You got a bit of an eye theme. She's got X's for eyes, and this one's got
her eyes.
She's got barcode over her mouth as well. That's interesting.
Oh look, maybe an Illuminati symbol.
Eyes without a face. I've heard that phrase before. Eyes without a face. I don't know what that's from. Is that an Illuminati thing? Is it?
I don't know. I was just joking. Every time I see a triangle with an eye, I think of the.
Oh, is there a triangle with? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what they say is the symbol for the Illuminati, don't they? It's also on the back of the dollar bills, isn't it? There.
Okay, now we have. Now we have Bodies by Vertigo, and I think. Wow, wait! I thought Vertigo died.
Well, maybe it's an old one. It's not going anymore, I don't think. But maybe it's an old book. Bodies. It's got a little Britain flag there in the corner, a little Union flag.
Oops. Wait, let me hold that. Oh yeah, look behind us, got an advertisement for something Batman.
Oh yeah.
What is it? It's the Assault on Arkham.
Right.
I kind of dig Harley's costume here. What Nellen?
Yeah.
Ладно. Nice. I got a lot of new reading material, which I'll have to wait with because it's. Oh, there's another issue of Bodies.
Just some random reads for you.
Is this issue 1? Or okay, this is issue 2. This is issue 2. This is issue 1. I love the lady. Look, it's like there's
Lana Lang. Looks like Lana Lang. Bodies. What does it say underneath Bodies? What's the writing on the bottom? Is that just the creators, or is that what the Bodies bit stands for? It's like words under each of the letters.
No, it's the names of
creators.
The creators.
Oh,
thank you, Lee. I do love random stuff.
Bodies. Never heard of it.
That's a pretty lady. It reminds me of the 50s.
Yeah. It looks like Lana Lang to me. It looks like Lana Lang from Superman.
I do love different.
Yeah,
it does kind of, doesn't it?
And it's kind of like
pearls and everything.
Yeah, when you look at the covers as well, it doesn't really you've got no idea what the comic's about. It just says Bodies, and there's no kind of like indication from looking at the covers what kind of story it is it really?
Yeah, but back then it did. Well, back then it was clickbait. Like, who said a random Ghost Hand said that? It was like the clickbait of back then. Ooh, look at this Night World by Image.
Okay, Night World.
Nice, very nice. Check that out. That is quite the face. I make fun of it, but my art is pretty shit, so I can't.
Yeah, so it looks interesting. I suppose it's different, kind of Kirby-esque kind of face mask. That's an
Australian flag on Bodies. No, it's a British one. Yeah, you heard Lee. Even Lee says it's a British one.
I think the Australian flag's got British flag in one corner, I think, and then a few stars on the rest of it.
Yeah, interesting. I never heard of this one, but it's also a mini series.
Oh,
this is 1 of 4.
All right, so maybe if you like it, you might be tempted to pick up the other 3.
Well, that depends. If it's something that came out recently, I might be.
Yeah.
But if it's something that came out a long time ago.
Yeah, it's harder. It makes it harder.
Fat chance. I really wanted to get Thunderstrike, but
it's not easy in Israel, is it? You've got like poor comic shops like Yeah.
Not poor. It's just
Well, the
we got
selection.
only 3 comic shops in the whole country.
Exactly, that's what I mean. So they kind of like,
and they have to make money. They can't just order a shit ton of everything. That's why in my comic shop they always make sure that you tell them what you want. Because they're not gonna order a large number. They're only gonna order how many. Maybe they'll order based on how many people ask. So maybe order a couple extra copies, and that's it.
Yeah. Have they got many back issues in your shop? So they have like back issue bins, nothing like that.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Werewolf.
Hi.
I wish they did, because I do love reading the old comics quite a lot. But at least there's facsimiles every once in a while, so I at least get to read those. I quite like the one with the Green Lantern and Flash. Those are quite nice.
Okay.
Quite fun stories.
What is a recent? What, one of them, or just one or two? You mean?
No, it was facsimiles.
It's the first appearances.
Yeah, with the Flash, it was when he met Garrett.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Jay Garrick.
Yeah, Jay Garrick.
The Flash 2.
And with the Flash, it was 2 stories. It was one with the dolls.
Right. Yeah, the puppets.
And what was the other one?
Green Lantern, you mean?
The other one was how he became Green Lantern. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
Okay, now last one, means least is the dreaded New 52. Aquaman.
number 19. That's random. It's got to be a variant, isn't it? That's a crazy. It's like one of the Mad Magazine.
Yeah, I mean, look, this motherfucker here. It looks like that.
It does look a bit like. Was it Alfred E. Newman or something? He's called. I can't remember now. It does look like a Mad Magazine, like crazy. Yeah, very much like that. Some interesting stuff.
Mr. Gray's not hiding, Mr. Wolf. It's just
I'm showing
the comics.
Werewolf, she's got me locked in her cupboard. Help! Let me out of this box, Matilda. Let me out of this box.
Yeah, Ellie confirms it's a mad variant.
Right.
That's quite nice. Here we go. The usual. It's a 1 in 10. The usual gang of idiots.
Cool.
Check out Mara. You got someone who farted down below.
Yeah, something's going on. Oh, yeah. There's all the bubbles. Oh, man.
Yeah. He got ballet shoes on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ballet shoes.
Poor guy. It's not like he wasn't pussified enough as it is.
Oh, dear.
All right. Let me put us back on. Mr. Wolf wants to see some of your interpretive dance. That's really cool. I'm actually just keeping I will keep these. I want to read it, but it's probably not going to be as entertaining as the cover.
No, it's worth keeping just for the cover, that one, isn't it? That body is like...
I'm sure I will, Lee. It looks like some interesting, weird stuff, and I love weird stuff.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what that body is about.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I never heard of it.
No, it's
never heard of that one.
Yeah, very interesting covers. Like kind of like there's no sort of indication from the covers what the heck they're about, is there? It's just like
from this one you can kind of gather that it's got something to do with a prison.
Yeah.
Maybe, but here it's like the 50s?
Yeah. Who knows?
Simon is here.
Hello, Simon.
Look, Simon, there are no legs, so you were disappointed.
Look, Simon, I found that note.
Yeah, Mr. Gray found the note a bit too late, unfortunately. Oops, wait. Let me just that. Oh, great! So now I have a box I can use as well to send stuff.
Cool.
Oh, maybe I could use it to send Sarah the comics.
Yeah, send it back to Australia where it came from.
Yeah, and I'll use the bubble wrap too.
Yeah.
I better buy some bags and boards.
Recycle.
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's actually a great idea to recycle like this. You get some comics from friends, And then you have.
I've had to stop recycling because I've still got some like bags and balls, well not bags, but some boxes lying around. But I just keep getting so many, and I was keeping them all, and I was like, no, I can't keep keeping them all because I'm not sending anything out. There's no point keeping them in the case that I do send some stuff out. So I just ended up throwing a load of away because they're just taking up space that I've already got too many comic books in already.
That looks interesting. It's also interesting how thin it is.
All right.
It's thinner than a regular comic, even.
Right.
Granted, maybe that's probably because it doesn't have any ads, perhaps.
Maybe.
Even like these, they're super thin. Not super, but they are quite thin.
Yeah.
Back from whence you came, yeah. Back to you, crazy Aussies.
Yeah.
Now I have a signed comic.
That's cool.
I'm gonna have to read
Is that
this
your first one?
No, I got the one Matt sent me of Hellboy. He sent it to me so long ago. I haven't showed it yet because I want to buy a plastic case for it to keep it there, and then I want to find another one because I want to read it. It's got water damaged on the way here.
Yeah,
It's
that's how that happened.
because Matt spent so much money on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I like them thick. Well, that depends. Are they thick naturally or from ads? If they're thick from ads, I don't like them.
It might be a paper stock, right? Maybe it's like a thinner paper quality or something like that. Some of the more glossy papers they do seem to be thinner, but I think they've got the same amount of pages, but somehow, I don't know, they sort of sit flatter somehow. Like the paper kind of like.
I hate that cheap kind of paper because I have sweaty fingers.
Yeah.
And they are immediately, it goes in the page.
Yeah,
yay, Mr. Sly is here.
You have to start wearing white gloves.
I'm uploading an interview I did with John Jarrett for the Wolf Creek that I did. Oh, sorry. That I did at Supernova Saturday. Spoilers. You might destroy a comic book. Oh, yeah. Check out the interview. I have it saved. I'm going to watch it later.
Is that Wolf Creek, the movie Wolf Creek?
I have no idea. Is there a Wolf Creek movie?
Yeah, horror movie. The two of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, look, Simon.
Unless he means Wolf Creek, the place.
With Mara.
There's a place called Wolf Creek as well in Australia.
Look, Simon. Mara's running away from farting.
Yeah. Was he Sea King? Is that guy called? I can't remember now. What's the Aquaman's brother called? Sea King or Ocean King? Ocean Lord? Ocean Master? Ocean Master. I'm going with Ocean Master.
I just called him the twat with the dumb hat.
Yeah, twat in the hat. That works. Oh, the movie Wolf Creek. Okay, yeah, it's quite violent, that film. Quite bloody.
I never even heard about it.
You're not much of a film buff, though, are you? You're not much of a film buff.
Nah, not really. Oh, Mr. Sly just woke up.
Ranger Sly needs his coffee. He's staring bleary-eyed. He's looking at us bleary-eyed. He's just opened his eyes first thing in the morning. And he's like, oh, my God, I need a coffee for these two. Oh, man, I need 2 coffees.
Yeah, he's like, oh, God, these ugly mugs again.
Yeah, I need 2 coffees to put up with this.
He needs two coffees and some marijuana to get through us.
So it's Ocean Master, apparently. I don't know why the tur's in big, but it's Ocean Master. It's still pleasant to wake. Yeah, Ocean Master with TER written very big on Simple Simon's quote. I don't know why they capitalized the last bit.
Still, it's a pleasure to wake up with such a friendly faces. I'm quite interested to see how the Department of Truth is.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about it, but I haven't read it.
Yeah.
I think I only even saw it on the Simon's accidentally pressed caps lock.
That's his story. I reckon he was shouting that last bit at me. It was,
Ocean Master. No, not the best name, you have to admit.
Yeah. All the good names have been taken. It's like heavy metal bands. All the good names have been taken, so people just have to, get what they can now.
Master.
Yeah. I was just going through my Night Thrasher comic book, so that's a pretty.
Oh, Simon,
pretty
I wonder what time is it for you? Because Lee told me it's about 7 p.m. where he is.
These guys must be all getting up for work, I suppose.
This looks interesting. I enjoyed the first issue of Department, but the art put me off.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, if the story's good, I don't really mind if the art is crappy.
Yeah. The story carries it through.
I'm not that bothered. Oh yeah, so for Simon, it's so there's even a time difference between Simon and
yeah, you know these crazy
and Lee.
These crazy big places with all them time zones.
Oh wait, no, they are at the same time.
Oh, at the moment at the same time. Okay.
But wait, how is it then? I'm confused now.
Maybe he got the time wrong. Maybe Lee got the top. Maybe Lee told you it was 7:30. Did he?
Yeah, he said it'd be 7:30 for him.
Maybe he miscalculated.
The story is great. The art is trash. Well, I guess I'll find. I want to find out, but I don't want to ruin.
Yeah, it sounds like something like X-Files, kind of thing. But are they not like investigating like cryptozoology and like?
Well, I'll find out if
theories and
how
stuff.
I like the art. It's kind of like with Dogman. When I first saw, okay, so Ellie got it a bit wrong. It's not 7. It's supposed to be 8 for him. Nah, because
Dogman, did you say?
Yeah, it's for children now. When I first saw it in the store, I thought that I thought it was like an like humanoid animals.
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, he's a detective. But then I read the thing, and it was shit.
Oh, right. Is it not a cat detective that you read as well?
No, that's a different one. Don't confuse the two. That's quality. That's shit.
But he's a cat detective.
Yeah.
Are you just a fan of animal detective stories, Matilda? Are you just like, if you could make any animal into detective, Matilda will buy it. So.
Well, I really love detective stories in general. So I don't really care if it's like an animal or an alien detective. I love some detectives. Well, but I mean, I don't know if you can excuse that for being written to children, but it's basically full of poop jokes and. It was so disappointing because I thought it might be at least entertaining, but when I read through it, I was like, oh. No, I mean, if the story was what I thought it would be, the art style, in my opinion, is shit. But if the story would have been what I thought it was, I would still enjoy it.
I want to discover more about your detective animal fetish. Would you like a giraffe as a detective? What would be your favorite animal as a detective? Let's go.
A cat, of course. A cat.
A cat. All right. So there's always going to be.
A crappy art can make it difficult to get through.
I'd quite like to see a rhino detective. That would be quite cool. Detective
Rhino.
Yeah,
that would.
Yeah.
Actually, I finished the Russian book of stories I have.
All right.
First one. I finished the first one, and it actually had a Rhino King. Yeah.
No, I was thinking of the mythology one, the Hebrew mythology one. I was thinking of for a minute then.
No, I still need to get to that one.
Yeah, you're practicing. Nancy Drew-F. I've never heard of her. Detective Koala. That would be a good one. Yeah. Detective Koala.
Never heard of Detective Koala.
I think he's just free form thinking up some animal detective for you to check out in the future, like Private Investigator Kangaroo, that kind of thing. P.I. Wallaby.
I don't mind. I love detective stories. I would be down for that. Yeah, it's I actually now have a new children's book to read.
The Russian again. Oh yeah, snip, snick, snippy, bum.
Nah, it says first lesson.
You read it how you. You pronounce it your way, Matilda. I pronounce it my way. That's what I said, more or less.
There's the there's the platypus agent in Phineas and Ferb. There's that one, but he's not really a detective. He's more of a secret agent kind of thing.
Ah, that's not bad though. That's not bad.
I did watch some Phineas and Ferb back in the day. It was pretty good. I didn't like the style of that one either.
I want a superhero elephant.
Head.
A superhero elephant called Power Pachyderm.
But there is one, isn't it, Mr. Gray? In your covers this week, there was one.
Superpowered elephant.
Yeah, remember there was in the cover. There was an elephant, a humanoid elephant fighting. Go back to Cover Slingers. Yeah, check it out. He was in the background. Detective Mosquito. Oh, that'd be one hell of an annoying detective. Constantly drinking your blood.
Yeah. He goes to the bar. He goes to the bar after his shift to like have a glass. Give me some straight type O, like barman. Having a hard day.
I gotta show this cover to Comic Book Fever. I think he's gonna love it. He's a huge Madman fan, I know.
Yeah, he just shows Mad magazines, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hello. What's his voice? I can't do his voice. Do his voice, Matilda. Can you do his voice? He does.
No, I cannot get that low.
No.
Detective Kaikad?
Cicada. I think it's perhaps cicada. It's like an insect that makes like a noise, like a cricket kind of noise.
Oh, Detective Cricket. Detective Cricket.
Detective Cricket, yeah. Free Range Mutant Ninja Chickens Agency.
Let's not do that. If that was a kid's cartoon, I bet you they would shoot eggs out of their asses.
Yeah, egg blaster.
Because that's how low the intelligence for kids' cartoon has gone.
Yeah.
No longer are there the smart, neat cartoons. Now it all has to be poop jokes.
I vaguely remember there being a comic, obviously not being very serious. It had like a cow man on it, but the cow man had udders, and he would blast milk out of his udders. And I was like, hold on, you can't be a male cow if he's got udders. That's like that's not he. That can't. No, forget about it. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go into the biology
Are you sure
of
that
it.
wasn't a lady cow still?
What it was? I think it was. I think he said in the cover it was like Cow Man or something like that.
That makes you think of Cow and Chicken. You know that cartoon?
Yeah.
It makes you think of that one.
Cow, chicken,
cow.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was fucking weird though. Like,
yeah, I did like.
I always thought, wait, how did you? Who did you sleep with?
I think they were adopted one. Were they adopted? I don't think they were like that.
No, I don't think they were ever mentioned to be adopted.
No, but it wasn't the mum and dad that you ever saw them from like the knees down kind of thing, or from the waist down. You never saw their faces. You never saw their faces.
Actually, you did one time. I think there was one episode where they did show the face.
Oh, I don't remember that. Cowman was in the New Adventures of Mighty Mouse, I think. That wasn't the one that I saw. That wasn't the one I saw.
Thank you, Lee. Thanks for dropping by. And again, thank you for the prizes. And again, sorry you had to waste so much money. Next time, I'll price tag Simon, so you don't have to pay a lot of money.
Oh, Simon's gone completely away from the animal detectives. He's gone into the insect world, kind of like. Yeah.
I think Simon has an insect fetish, and he's now getting to live it. Detective Ringworm. That actually sounds like a wrestler.
Wrestler.
Yeah, Ringworm.
I get you. Yeah,
wrestler.
Wrestling ring. I get you.
That lady is cool looking, though, isn't she?
Yeah, apart from the fact she's got no legs.
Oops. Yeah, I don't know why Simon likes her. She doesn't have his favorite part.
She was cool looking. Now she's crease looking.
Well, no, I hope they mention why she has X's for eyes.
Yeah.
He actually has insect phobia.
Oh, right. Well, you're the wrong bloody country for that, mate. Blimey.
Yeah. when you have spiders the size of cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is still a very beautiful lady.
Yeah. Classic, stylish looking lady.
Very
50s style.
I'm dying to know what this one's about. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, looks all right. Doesn't look too bad. But
this is the cover. We don't know how the inside is.
No, what's it?
This kind of reminds me of the Night World.
Night World. So I'm guessing it's like all these people come out at night, probably. Maybe it's like a race
about some sort of underworld.
Yeah, definitely
not an underworld. It's by Adam McGov. Govern, and
McGovern.
Paolo Linari or Lindari.
Yeah, I can't say I know them. McGovern.
Never heard of them myself. Like, I mean, looking even here, I can't recognize really anyone from here. Here's someone I recognize on the Aquaman though. Jeff Jones, I have heard of him.
Right.
Shane, none, haven't heard of that one. Yeah, there's not many I really recognize often.
Yeah.
No one here as well. Oh, these must be like newer people, which is why I don't recognize them. Yeah, this must be then an old Vertigo's thing, because I know Vertigo shut down last year, right?
Yeah, I think they closed. I think they stopped doing Vertigo title.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. I'm not sure why they bothered doing that, because it seems like a weird idea, to be honest. I mean, they stopped doing that kind of comic book now. That not connected to superheroes. It was like the ideal platform for their non-superhero related stuff. Wasn't
I
it?
think the reason was money. I think they were losing money. Great Grand just popped in the stream.
Yeah, she walked away across the screen before you turned the screen off.
Yeah, I'm too slow. Oh well, it'll be memories. I'll go back to the stream in some years. And I'll see. Oh look, Great Grand just popped by.
She's like a ninja. You didn't know she was there, did you? She's ninjaed behind you like Batman. So,
Great Grandma just walks very quietly sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I say, like a ninja.
Yeah.
Like she's probably exactly. She's like an agent, secret agent grandma. Great grandma.
Oh, I got some more stuff to read. That's exciting. Why wouldn't Vertigo just sell? I don't know. I just heard that Vertigo closed. I do love all the stuff I read from Vertigo. I quite liked because it was very weird, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It seems a shame that they closed, but I understood it was a financial reason. They weren't making as much money anymore, and so they had.
It has to be. Well, I don't understand. It's still part of DC. I mean, all it was a different logo on it, wasn't it? Still part of DC, just they had a different logo over it.
Maybe they decided to invest more in Black Flag then.
I don't know.
Because now they have Black. It's where the Batman Damned. It's under like DC Black Flag.
Is it Black Flag? Is it? Okay, yeah.
I think it's Black Flag. Yeah.
Black something in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Flag. I thought they'd stopped all that as well. I thought that didn't go very long, did it? They haven't done an awful lot of titles with that, have they? I think there was a Wonder Woman title that was going on at the moment, but that's about it, isn't it?
No, it's still going. It's still on.
But it's only just one title, though, isn't it? Is it not just a Wonder Woman title? There's this.
No, there's
Black Label.
Yeah, Black Label. Sorry, not Black Flag. Black Label. No, there's I think Dark Metal's under it.
Oh, is it?
Batman Damned is under it.
That's finished though, Batman Damned, isn't it?
Yeah, Batman Damned's under it. I think the Batman with the white is under it too.
Batman with the white. What's that?
And in Constantine, the new Hellblazer, the 3-issue one, the big ones.
Okay.
They're also under Black Label. So Black Label's still releasing comics.
But it's not like a big production, though, is it? Like Vertigo was.
Well, they're just handed them to just have like the super violent stuff.
Yeah.
Batman Damned, I understand, is very violent.
I didn't think that, but I saw Red cut them Batman Damned, other than having the Batman in it.
Don't spoil it, Mr. Grey.
No, so there wasn't anything that they couldn't have shown in a normal comic, as far as I could tell. There was no ultra violence or anything.
I don't know. It's because of the Batman wing.
Yeah.
Batwang, the Batwang.
Batwang.
Which I went to Google to see it.
Yeah.
Wasn't that impressive?
Nothing to write about, is it? You've seen one Batwang, you've seen them all.
Yeah. No, I'm quite surprised of the controversy that was on it, because they said, I was like, Wow,
It
they
just-
must like Betsy must have like a big one.
No,
And
it's
then
just
I
a
saw that, I was
perfectly
That's it.
a perfectly functional, ordinary size one. It was just what was the point of showing it? Why did they feel that it was a
Honestly,
know-
I thought the scene would have been much more effective if they haven't showed it.
yeah? Why would they need
If
to?
they darkened
What's the
it, it
point?
would have looked way cooler, actually.
What was the point of it just doesn't make too much sense to me. But
Yeah, maybe
Unless they're gonna
DC decided to try to venture into porn.
yeah, it's very odd, very strange.
Yeah, that didn't make a lot of sense.
It's not like-
Hmm?
It's not like people were clamoring for it. It wasn't like writing petitions and let's see Batwang. Come on, Batman's been around for 80 years. When are we going to see his penis finally? It's like no one was like campaigning for it, were they? It just seems like a really.
Nah,
I mean-
I don't think anyone was campaigning for that. It's a
Nah.
bit weird, really.
I mean,
Oh
did they
well, who am I to say I didn't buy it? Now who bought it? They made a lot of money with the first edition
And like,
before they called it back.
was it Cover Slingers? I was saying it under like the Batwang in the Black Label Damned. Why did we not get to see Wonder Woman naked in her title? I thought maybe the Black Label books, every single character would be shown naked for the first time, but we didn't get to see that, did we? Joe wants to see some Hulk Wang. Do you want to see it when it's angry, or do you want to see it when it's calm, Joe? You would like it when it's angry, mate, I'm sure. You would not like the Hulk Wang when it's angry.
I suppose it depends how you like it in the sack.
Don't make the Hulk Wang angry.
Well, maybe if you want a rough ride in the sack, you do want it angry.
Oh, man.
But
you
if
wouldn't
you
like it when
want
it's
it-
angry. You wouldn't like it when it's angry. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, how he says, Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Congratulations, Tyler. Apparently, you and Wack are getting married. We arranged it here before you got here. We arranged it. You're going to be getting
I'm going to
married.
be maid of honor. I'm going to be maid of honor.
You're going to use torn up comic books as confetti. Very small, chopped up comic books for confetti. It's just for the sake of the channel, obviously.
Yeah, you'll just have a celebrity marriage. It'll be like for 6 months.
That's a civil
And then,
union.
and then you can divorce.
Yeah. Civil, just for the sake of a video, just so you can use
Oh
comic
man,
books as confetti.
imagine the prenup for the comic books. Oi.
Yeah.
Okay, this is mine. This is yours.
Yeah.
Ugh, that would be
Too much difficult paperwork. Maybe best to stay single if they're not already married to other people already. I've no idea. I've no idea of their marital status.
Tyler, I think Tyler's married.
I think he is.
Yeah, Tyler, I think you mentioned we won't divorce. We will make it work for the books.
Think of the books. Won't anyone think of the books?
Yeah, think of the comics. He was going to tell Lee. Lee, we must think of the comics. We must stay together for the collection.
Yeah, you'd get down for comic abuse anyway if you was married. You'd be put away for that.
Yeah, all the comics would be taken away to
Exactly.
comics protective services.
Put in a home, yeah. Put in a home to protect them.
I imagine them being sent to Mr. Metarog, and he tucks them in little beds.
Yeah. Maybe not quite that, but yeah.
Still a cute image. I disagree. Before that, you were asking. No, we don't have any bargain bins. What do you call them?
Yeah, cheap.
No, we don't have anything like that. We do have in Comic Casa. They do occasionally do an online sale. Not an online. They do a live stream and then they sell online.
Okay, like a claim sale, like online.
Yeah, they have that. And then there was that one time. It was last year. They did like this special post where they sold all these like different sort of comics.
Right.
That's where I got 2 series from, actually.
Right.
We will make this broken house a broken home. We'll make this broken house a broken home.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's a play on words.
Yeah, I'm not quite getting it, but it's all good. Maybe you missed the word up. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, so we don't have that. Even like there's a magazine stand where my comic shop is, and there, well, what they have there is there's a stand there. They do have older comics, but they all cost 25 shekels for one.
Yeah.
That's about maybe $6, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Not
yeah,
cheap.
so it's not cheap anyway.
Nah.
Anyway, like one comic is normally, well, we do get a little discount in Kamikaze if we have a pool list.
Yeah.
So it's like 18 shekels, which isn't too bad.
And you've given up on eBay, haven't you? One time of using it, and you wasn't. Never again. Yeah.
It's not for me. I don't know how to make these bargains, and I'm like, it didn't arrive at all, and just I don't want to deal with it again. Not much bargain bins in mine. Yeah, not many bargain bins really. I mean, I would love to. I would love if we had any, even if it was 25 shekels. Still, digging through old comics, I'd love to have some.
It's just, I think it's just different parts of the world. You've got different opportunities, haven't you? I mean, Australia, I don't imagine they haven't got massive amounts of like bargain bins. But
I think it also depends how big the comic community is.
Yeah, I imagine Israel is quite.
Because in America, it's obviously huge. There's a lot more people buying comics.
I imagine Israel must be one of the hardest ones because you've only got 3 shops, and it's like most of the comics aren't in your language, like the language of the country hardly. So it's like probably less people read them because of that. So it must be.
No, there's still quite a lot of comic fans here reading.
Yeah, but not enough to make sure that you've got loads of comics with loads of back issues, kind of thing. That's the end.
Not for that. They have to be. They obviously have to be very careful with that, not to close down. My comic shop's actually been open for 15 years.
That's not bad. It's like in America, I think they got much, because obviously all the comics come from there. So you've got comic books that probably never made it over to England, comic books that never made it over to Australia. And like Jambo, watching Jambo's haul, and he bought some golden age ones. He said, if you look around, you can find a bargain. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen any golden age, in England. In
America, there's also plenty of people who bought them back in the day.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Around. Exactly. So they just pull them out and they're like, okay, I'm going to sell this. I'm not using it.
Yeah.
I got no more.
Hardly, I don't even that, because they had a lot of paper shortages, didn't they? So maybe there wasn't even exporting in them days. Maybe they weren't even exporting. I think I saw One Boy Commandos, which is a golden age, up on the wall once, and that was it.
Written in Quebec.
Ah, interesting. Why don't you go to the? Can you not go to the printers and like hang around outside and like sneak in, or put on your printer? Do a Jimmy Olsen. Put on your printer's disguise and make your way in. And what you should do, get yourself a little badge saying "Quality Control Manager." You should go and help yourself to one of every comic. Say, I do a French accent. I am just here to check the quality of the comics, like that, because that was really impressive. And then you can get a free one of every single one. Think about it, mate. Think about it. It's worth a try.
That would have been cool, actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They could do that.
Yeah.
He's after the printer, you're like, can I buy some?
Yeah. He's after the old ones, though, anyway. He's after the old ones.
So that's basically all we have. Other than that, you can go to like Israeli Facebook group, try to buy from there, or there's eBay and Amazon, basically.
I wonder if there's any comic fans who actually work in the printing up of comics industry and help themselves to a freebie, like from every single one that's printed out.
We don't know. They might be doing that.
Yeah.
Printing company when I was a student. I wonder how much they pay. Like not just for comics, but
if you was a comic fan and you worked in the printing places where comics were printed up, you could give yourself like special triple cover copies, that kind of thing, like triple covers, like quadruple covers, just to create your own like extremely rare variants, kind of thing.
That would have been something, wouldn't it have?
Yeah.
To be fair, I guess maybe the variants are making it easy with comics.
Yeah.
Because you got all those 1 in 25, 1 in... I don't know. I wonder if in Kamikaze we actually get any rare variants. The thing is, because a store
Probably
has
don't
to.
buy enough. Yeah, if you buy like
Yeah,
100 to get
because
one
they
of.
make
Yeah.
you. They make you buy like 100 sometimes for one variant.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is really shitty of them to do, I think.
Yeah, I can't
Because
imagine that many
basically
comic shops that can take 100.
Yeah, because you're fucking up the comic shops. Because their customers want the variants. But to get sometimes one variant, you need to buy 100 regular books. And no one's going to buy the 100 regular books.
The whole book is covers. That's what he's talking about there.
Whole
book is covers, right? Yeah, on a double cover. It's make of a whole, yeah. You got to have the comic inside it as well, otherwise it wouldn't work. But yeah, I remember once Carolina Chris, he ordered like 100. He ordered like 100 of this one comic because he knew that he'd get that 1 in 100 variant, plus he'd get all the 1 in 25 variants. And then he sold them. He got them cheaper, I think, because he ordered them in bulk, and he was selling them off. And he had I think he probably made.
Wait, who did that, Mr. Gray?
Carolina Chris 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, if they just allowed people to, they just allowed the comic shops to order how much of a variant they needed. But then they wouldn't really make money off of that, would they?
That's the whole point of variants, is the fact they're rarer. And that's what makes them appealing to some people.
Well, imagine if they did that, like prices of variants would just drop. Because it's no longer that hard to get them anymore.
Exactly.
It would just that's it. Their whole appeal would blow away. Because now you can easily get them. So what's the point of? I don't need to pay 100 for this one anymore. I'm just gonna get.
Yeah, that's why they don't do that.
Assholes.
Sometimes the 1 in 100 will come in damaged. Joe's saying that'd be annoying.
Yeah. Until you bought 100 for that thing. What is it? 100 copies.
I think he got a discount. I think he must have got a discount and must have got it. I don't know if he got it at the comic shop rate or what, but I'm sure he said he got them cheaper, and then he ended up. I don't know. I think he was able to sell it. And I think the variant already was going for sort of silly money kind of thing. So the variant was already worth $100 as soon as he got it, or he thought it was going to go.
To me, the whole variant thing just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, the variant market. I think there's a lot of people who just like the variants, and I don't think they're gonna. I don't imagine they think they're still going to be worth money after they. You know what I mean? When a book first comes out.
Yeah.
So when a book first comes out, the people who want the variants are all clamouring for it, and then once they've all got it, and a couple of months later, no one else is interested in it anymore. I imagine the price just goes down. But it's just at that time that they want that variant, and I'm sure they must know they're not going to carry on being worth that much later.
The variants is that it's like the same thing. I mean, the inside is the same. The cover is just different. Like I would understand if when you bought a variant, you got something extra inside the comic. If it was like that, I would understand running after them. But I'm just thinking, this is the exact same shit. It's just wrapped in something different.
Yeah.
So what it's wrapped in?
But that's your mindset, which you're entitled to. Other people have got different mindsets, so
Yeah, it's just that. Even at 50%, it is still 200 to 250 to get one. Holy shit!
If you was buying 100.
Yeah, actually, my friend, he was in Kamikaze recently, and he actually found a variant. He found a 1 in 25.
I just remember something as well. Actually, It was a cheap comic book because it was like a 25-cent sample, not sample, but I think it was like a Year of the Villains kind of opening comic book kind of thing, and it was going cheap anyway, like 50 cents or something like that.
Yeah.
And but there were still variants, and so it was only like 50 cents and. Yeah, and apparently the variants were going for more because it had Cheetah, like a Virgin variant of Cheetah on the cover, I believe. And apparently that was going for a bit. So I think he made his money back. Yeah, I don't think they were normal price comics. Something like that. It was cheap. I think it was like Year of a Villain, like introductory comic book or something like that. And somehow it worked out.
Mr. Gray?
It wasn't now. No, it was only a couple of years ago, I think.
Interesting. There was still so
Yeah.
much interest for those variants.
Hey, I've got to get on soon. I've got to get.
Oh yeah, you have to get to Lisa.
Yeah, I got
All
to go.
right, Mr. Gray, let's wrap it up together then.
Yeah. With
All right,
some interpretive dance.
Yeah, do the interpretive dance while I wrap it up. All right, everyone, thank you for coming. There'll be a link down below to Lee's to Whack Comics' channel. Go check out him and Tyler and Mr. Gray. I'll leave a link to Mr. Gray's channel as well. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, go check those two out, or those three out. You'll see more interpretive dancing, comics, and music. Oh wait, we have variant fanatics would pay for $100 though. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. So thank you everyone for joining us on the live stream, and we'll see you all on our channels. Oh, and check out Mr. Victor Nunley as well.
Yeah, so about Victor Nunley.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Folks.
Bye.
Hey, Chris.
Ah, you've gone as well, Matilda. You've left me.
Right, sorry about that. Pressed the wrong thing. Bye. I gotta work with